Today's vlog is on R&D tax relief, research and development, a UK government initiative from the year 2001, which has been in place now for nearly 20 years. And the aim of this tax relief is to encourage businesses to innovate, thereby increasing the general productivity of UK PLC. So when we talk about R&D, we're not just talking about the likes of drug companies, big pharma, companies that spend billions on research and development of new drugs. It can apply to a whole range of different things, different sectors, different industries. The research and development has to satisfy basically one strapline, and that is to overcome a technical uncertainty. So if you are spending money in your business and you are overcoming some sort of technical hurdle in your specific industry, then the chances are that you could qualify for R&D tax relief. So what exactly is the R&D tax relief? Well, the relief is a super deduction against your taxable profits. So let me explain. Assuming you're already spending the money on certain expenses in your business that are tax deductible, for example, the wages of members of staff. Take an example of £100,000 wage bill. You spend £100,000, you're going to save £19,000 on your corporation tax bill, corporation tax rate at 19%. So you've spent that anyway. So £100,000 on wages only really costs you £81,000 because you get £19,000 tax relief. So let's assume now that the wages, all of those wages qualify for R&D tax relief because the personnel who are working for you have been spending all their time doing some sort of project that is overcoming a technical uncertainty. What the government does is they say, okay, we'll assume that that 100,000 is actually 230,000. So you get an enhancement of 130% on top of what you've already spent. So in your company tax return, instead of having a wage bill of 100,000, you'll have a wage bill of 230,000, even though in reality it's only 100,000. Therefore, you'll get an extra corporation tax deduction of £25,000. So you've gone from having 19,000 tax relief to £34,000 tax relief. So that's an extra 25 grand actual cash saving just for qualifying for R&D. So it really is a terrific tax break if indeed your business does qualify. And there are thousands and thousands of businesses out there that will qualify. Supposing also that if you're, let's say for example, you're an early startup business and this super deduction against your taxable profits trips you over into a tax loss position. Because remember that on that example, that extra deemed cost of 130,000, even though it's not an actual cost, for tax purposes it is. So in a tax computation, it could turn a taxable profit into a taxable loss. HMRC say, okay, you've got two choices. You can use that loss to carry it forward to next year, where hopefully you will be making some profit and it'll reduce your tax bill next year. Or if you want cash sooner, which a lot of small companies and startups do, you can surrender that loss for cash now at a rate not quite as good as the 19% corporation tax, but still worthwhile considering if claiming the R&D would actually trip you into a loss and you could actually do with the cash.